The purpose of this video is to give a quick introduction to arithmetic functions in Excel. So we'll talk about how you can multiply, divide, add, subtract, and do all these in a somewhat efficient way. And so we're using your TA sample sheet file that you have in your lab pack. And let's just work with, just for an example, our relative humidity and our air temperature values, and demonstrate how you can do these operations. So one thing that's often helpful here is if I'm working with these two variables, for example, I might want to keep anything I calculate right next to it. So one thing I can do is insert a new column here. So if I go right up to the top where it says L, this is the location that I want to make a new column. If I right click and I say insert, it will insert a column for us. And so this is handy because it keeps it close to the data that I'm working with. Okay, so let's go through an example of, let's take the ratio of relative humidity to air temperature. I don't know why you do this, but this is just an example. So all Excel functions start with equals. So if we want to tell Excel we want to do some sort of a function, then we always put equals in front, so it understands that everything we put in now is going to be some sort of an operation. So I'm going to click on the cell K3 until we see K3 in there, and division is just a slash, and then click on what I want to divide by. And so that's going to give me the ratio of these two numbers. Now, say I wanted to have this whole column be the ratio of whatever's in the relative humidity column divided by whatever's in the same row in the air temperature column. Well, I can do that by grabbing the bottom right here, where you get when you see the black plus sign, you can just drag down and it will copy that function down. And so if you notice in the bar up here, the formula bar, that the actual reference, the row reference, is changed each time. So that's a quick way to do it. Another way to do it is if you want to go all the way down to the end of the data set, if you go on the bottom right and you get that black arrow again, if you double click, it'll paste it all the way down for you. Okay, so let's clear this column. So let's go clear contents. Let's do multiplication of these two. So equals, pick the cell that I want, and then star, pick the next cell. And there's a result, and I can just double click on that, and there you go, there's your multiplication. Addition and subtraction are exactly the same as that. Just you're using the plus and the minus symbol as you would in any other calculator program.